Hello there, everyone. Welcome to today's live webinar. Before starting to our workshop, give me a few seconds to check if you can hear me well and if everything is alright on stream. After checking that, we can continue to our stream. Okay, looks like everything's alright. Now let's start our workshop. Okay, let's see what we did in our previous webinar. We will continue this work and see what we can do. We already downloaded with Visual Studio Code in our last webinars. Now let's continue our work. Oh, my bad. Okay, in Visual Studio Code, we click Open Folder, and I hope you remember where we downloaded and connected our folder in our previous webinar. I did it on my desktop and called it Dungeon Game. This is my folder. I selected and click Select Folder. It will open our folder. Let me close this one and click that plus. Okay, what we have is coin, level, main. Let's see what we did. To run the game, you open terminal. To open terminal, you click Control and the button which is above tab. And write Python main.py. One sec. Okay. Let's clear here and check what we made in our previous game. Okay, we did roll animation, we added walls, also we added coins, and we can see how many golds we collected. Also, while collecting the gold, we hear a voice, a sound. Listen. Oh, you can't hear? Okay, I fixed it. Now you will be able to hear it. Okay, we added these words just in case. Now, let's continue with AI to see our next step. It's the AI set which I created in our previous webinar. If you create a new one, make sure to tell the AI what you have. For example, you have to send them all like this assets tab, like this, like copy paste and send all assets. So he can know what he can use in his code. Okay, next steps, your choice. We can add dungeon rooms, enemies, camera follow system, and stamina bar. But before this, I want to edit our roll because it rolls too much. I mean, see, 1, 2, let's see how many times we will travel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. While rolling, I move 9 times. Is there any way to fix it? Okay, that's the problem here. For me, it's a very common role bug. You're always the right to fix it. Okay, we're going to play .py. It says us to unit, def unit, find role, right here. Replace it with this one. Edit 2.5 to 2.0. This stays. And we're going to add this one. Let's copy it like this. Come right here. Press enter again. Now let's save it and run our game again. Let's see how many times we will travel. Okay, let's turn down the roll duration to see how will it make. I think we have to turn it up, right? Let's check. It didn't change anything, did it? Maybe it's because of speed. Let's make it like this. 1.5 and duration to like this. Save it. Let's see if we can make it better. Yeah, it looks more balanced, I think, right? We can edit our player speed a bit down. This time it's a little too slow. Okay, this is good. Just let's edit it a little more. This is the perfect balance, right? Yeah, it's... Okay, we've fixed it. Oh, we had to edit this ones too. Find start roll. Replace it with this, what we added. Okay, we add this line. Find update. It is this one. We have to see what we add this time. If self-rolling. Okay, we have to add this line of the if self-rolling. Right here. And after this, you have to add if line. Self-rolling false. And set roll timer to 0. Else, and I think this will stay the same. Yes. And yes. You have to find animate. We couldn't find it, so let's search it like this. If self frame. Yeah, it's this one. We have to replace it with this. Okay, we're going to delete this too, like this. But we have one error right here. I think it's like this one. Yeah. Let's edit roll duration to like this. Yeah, it's good now. I liked it. Oh, we can also edit roll speed, right? If roll speed is down, it's slower roll. Yeah, it must be better. Okay, now what we can do, we can add enemies, camera follow system. Oh, how about we add rooms? Let's first add rooms, then we can add enemies to these rooms. Okay, we have to add room.py. Let's try this one to see how it goes. Let's continue with opensettings.py. At the bottom, add this one. Tiles. If wall looks too big, small, let it we tweak this number. Let's see if there's any problem with that. For now, there's not. Let's create room.py. We right click this Explore tab. If it's not open, you can just click Ctrl Shift E, or you can just click right here. Okay, we right click and click new file. After this, we write room.py, create room.py, and copy paste this one. Close it. You can also close this AI because we are already using SysGPT 5.2. What this class does is describes room size, position, and knows where its walls are. Okay, let's come to main.py. At the top, we're going to add from room import right here. Delete this line in unit. Save.create boundary walls. Okay, let's delete this one. This one is going to delete the walls which we had around corners, if you remember. After loading wall image, wall, let's see where we can find. I think it's this one. Okay, since we couldn't find it, you can always do it like this. Copy whole main.py. Ask the AI to edit it himself. But we can only do this for now because our code is too small. You can see it's only 129. lines of code. For example, if you get up to a few car of a few thousands of lines of code, of course we are not able to copy paste it to AI. So we will have to follow it one by one, like it said. Yeah. Let's see if the code is over. Yes, it is. Let's paste it. Okay, we have a problem in room.py. Let's copy that error and send it to our AI. Cannot import room from room. Okay, we're going to fix room. Copy paste this exact code. Okay, now let's clear it. I was cleared because sometimes I can copy paste other error which we solved. Okay, it created rooms, but it creates only one type of room. How about we generate, let's say no errors this time, but how about we generate, we do randomly generated rooms first, then add corridor between them. Let's create randomly generated rooms, so random size. Let me explain how we do it. I mint randomly by random size, grid, and room counts. Okay, here's our full main.py, I think. It's still writing. Let's get to main.py. We have these lines of code, as you can see right here, which is 137. Let's see if it does any kind of code. No, it added, okay. Let's see if everything's right now. Yeah, it generates randomly rooms. Okay, it generates rooms. Now let's add corridors. Okay, it says that you have to, right now, walls cost solid, empty space cost walkable. Okay, we're going to copy paste this code to our main.py again. It added 40 lines of code, but since our character's point is big, it can't pass through only one block. How about we make corridors 2 times, because my okay, we explained our problem right here, and AI is going to solve it right away. Let's see if we can find corridors. Let's create corridors, but there's no. Find this in main.py. Where's the create corridors? Okay, it's right here. Replace it with This one, let's see which one we have to edit. This line stays same. Okay, we're going to edit this one right here. We're going to have this one, add here, and copy this one too, and add it right here. Step 2. Remove wall, add, find this method. Is it only here? Yeah, it is. It says us for wall. Okay, we're going to add it right here instead of this. Let's see, for wall in self.walls. For wall in self. Okay, it's right here. Let's paste it in here instead of this one. It stays same, but we're going to delete it break. As you can see, we have break right here, but we don't have it in this new code. Now let's clear it again and test it out again. Okay. Now we have how to explain it. Let me first explain to you through the game. As you can see right here, we have rooms, but we don't have corridors because it's not corridor. I mean, just like open space, you know? It's like door to outside. Okay, I hope we explained it well. Let's see if we can fix this one. Fully fixed main.py. Okay, we go to main.py again. Okay, we are already here. Let's clear our terminal for now, just in case we're going to run and try our new code. Let's copy this code, copy paste down here. Let's see, it removed 10 lines of code. Let's play the game. But okay, it added a lot of, I mean, it looks good, right? It doesn't look bad. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a real dungeon, but the real problem right now is the gold coins. Just like this. Okay, the gold coins are spawned outside of rooms. Now the other problem is coins are spawned. Okay, let's fix this right here. I want the gold coins to randomly spawn like 1 to 3 as I wrote here. And let's also make them spawn only inside rooms. Let's see what we're going to edit this time. We will only edit main.py again. in unit, find this self spawn coins. Okay, we're going to delete this one because we're not going to use it. Delete it right here, save. Add this new method inside game class. Let's copy whole code. Open a new space for ourselves right here. Let's copy this one, paste it right here. Put space and rename it to coins. So just in case if we have to edit in future. Okay, I think it should do it. Let's see. Okay, we did some mistake. Let's remove it. Add it right here. Now we don't have. I think I did some mistake. Okay, we explained the problem, and now let's copy. Here's whole main.py. We already copied the whole code, and let's send it to our AI. Oh, we have spawn coins. Didn't I already remove it? Okay, let's delete whole. Before this, let's check our line. Okay, we have this much of line. Let's copy this code, paste it right here, delete some codes related to coins, I think. Okay, this looks good now. Oh, some bug happened and we just teleported through rooms. I don't know how this happened, but that happens again. We can solve it via our AI. Now, what next? Let's see what we can add. How about we add main menu, or should we add a main menu, or we should add enemies? Okay, let's continue with enemies, but before adding enemies, this is our folder. Let's come to assets and create a new folder right here and call it enemy. And inside enemy, let's add slime green. Now we already downloaded our assets in our previous game, I mean webinar. One second. Let's see if I can find this download link for that. You can go to itch.io and search. For example, I searched top dungeon crawler top down game. You can see there are a lot of assets right here. For example, this one or others. You can always download this and use it for your game. But make sure to select free right here if you don't want to pay anything. If you get inside this one, you can see if you download free version of this, you're going to only get these ones. If you want whole pack, you have to pay for it. But you can always start with free assets just in case. Okay, I already added this one. So let's continue with adding enemies. But before that, here's what I added to assets. Let's come to assets tab. Select whole and right click, then click copy as path and send it to our AI. Okay, let's continue with our plan. Right, the AI said we're going to create enemy.py, add slime enemy, then spawn enemies per room and update main.py to manage enemies. Step 1, create enemy.py, right click, new file, enemy.py, and we're going to copy this code and paste it right here, then save. Now we're going to main.py and update it for our enemy support. Add import, get to the top, from enemy import slime. Okay, in class game, we're going to add self.enemies. After other sprite groups, let's see where's the sprite groups. Yeah, it's right here. Spawn enemies per room. Add this new method inside game. Do we have game? Oh no, we have. We are going to add it inside class game. Spawn enemies. Let's copy this one. Let's add it right here. Edit it to spawn enemies in rooms. Create a space for ourselves. Copy the whole code and paste it right here. Add a space so it gets under dev. Let's save it. Okay. After save.spawn coins in rooms, add this one. Let's edit it here too. Save it. Okay, now it's time to test it. Okay, we get error. Now let's copy and send it to our AI. Okay, now let's find this one. Save.spawn. Oh. Right after this method, def spawn dot coins. Pass this method. Let's see if it works this time. Yeah, it works, but the enemies teleports once they touch walls. Now let's say to AI, it's found enemies, but the enemies teleport outside once they collide with any wall. Okay, we're going to enemy.py and copy this whole code, then paste it. Yeah, let's see if it works this time. Yeah, once the enemies touch the wall, they move other ways, but we have too many enemies right here. Let's see if we can edit it ourselves. Animation, movement, update. Okay, enemy count 1, 1, 1. Now we have only one enemy per room. But once we touch enemies, we see no effect. Now let's fix it. For this, I have already downloaded an asset. Let's come to characters, night, and add this night herd right here and copy as path. I added these two assets. Once the night collides but enemy, I want herd sound play. Oh, let's stop. Also, the enemies should act like wall to player, like Hades game. If you played Hades, you can see you can't pass through some enemies, they act like walls to you. So you feel like they're alive, but in our game right here, you can pass through enemies and nothing will happen. You don't hear any kind of sound or they don't push you away. So let's try to fix this one right here. Okay, we're going to open main.py self.coin sound. Okay, right this corner. Add this. We're going to add this one after this. Okay. Step 2, make player collide with enemies. We're going to player.py inside unit. We're going to find def init, step post walls. We're going to add enemies right here, like this. Inside init, we're going to add step.enemies equals to enemies. We can add it right here. Okay. Now, place itself walls. Okay, we already did it well. Treat enemies like walls. Find resolve collisions. Self. Okay, here's this one. We'll place it with this version. Let's copy whole code, select it, and paste it right here, then save. Now enemies block movements like walls. Detect enemy touch trigger hurt sound. Add this new method inside player class. Let's see where's player class. Okay, it's this one. Let's add it after before animation maybe. But before this, let's copy it, paste it right here, create ourselves a space, and copy this, paste it right here. So we know what this code does. Let's copy this code again. Paste it right here. Now, find update. Okay, it's right here. Place it with this one. Save it. You have 3 errors somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here because we didn't add a space. We have one more error, but I don't know where it is. Okay, it fixed it now. It wasn't under dev, so I fixed it. Save it. Step 2. Step 3, my bad. Let's go to main.py. You have to find self.player equals to player, and we're going to add this one. We're going to add self.enemies right this here, but I already passed it whole. Dev update. Okay. You're going to replace it this with this. Add a hub and a space. We still have a problem. One more space. Oh, we shouldn't add this staff under this. What problem we have right here? Okay, now it's fixed. Save it, clear right here, and test our game. We have a problem. Copy it and paste it right here. Let's see what mistake we did. Oh, we definitely did some mistake in this update. Oh, it's in play.py. Scroll bottom to find this. Okay, right above this method, pass this one. Like this. Before verifying, let's test our game again. Okay, let's pass it right here to see what mistake we have now. Okay, now we're going to main.py. Pass this inside def update. We already had it, right? Okay, now it looks well. But it doesn't. Oh, we got bugged. Let's do it like this. Here's my whole main.py. Edit and send me whole code. We have too many lines of code. As you can see, we have 277. Let's wait it for it to complete our code and see if it deletes or adds new lines of code. If it stays the same, we probably did everything alright, but a few mistakes. Like for example, we probably did it like this, and we had one problem. But since we have a lot of code, we couldn't see it. Let's copy this code, copy paste it right here. Wow, wow, it deleted so many, so much lines of code. Let's see what problem we have now. Check again, you deleted 70 lines of code. Now the player keeps rolling. Now probably there's some mistake in my player.py because when I click roll space, which is roll button, the player keeps rolling, and that's sent our whole player.py. Okay, as I told, we had a bug and the AI fixed it right now. I mean, it's really great to use AI with this kind of things because you don't have to search every code to see which problem you have. See, now it solved the problem. But how about we fix, was it right here? Let's see, I think it was in main.py enemy, or it was inside enemy. Let's search for spawn enemy. Spawn, not player spawn, but we need spawn enemies. Okay, let's select 0, 2, 1. So sometimes it generates one enemy or it doesn't generate. And once we hit the enemy, let's see if this bug still continues. And yes, we can fix it. Once we hit the enemy, we don't hear hurt sound. Let's fix this problem this time. Oh, so if we do it like this, the enemies will not move. That's the real problem. Okay. We only change the enemy's rect. We're going to player.py, find this, def check enemy collision, replace it with this version. Let's save this and try again. Okay, now we're here. But as you can see, once we touch enemy, it moves us to other side. How about once we hit enemy, he goes to opposite direction? How about when enemy hits us, hits, touch, collides with us, it goes to the opposite direction. Okay, we're going to enemy.py. Inside init, which is this one, we're going to add these lines at the end. Like this. Add this method inside slime class. Let's see, where's our slime class? Oh, it's right here. Just copy. And let's add this, right this here. Find update in enemy API. It's probably at the end. Def update. Replace it with this version. Save it and see if it works well. Slimebug has no attribute knockback timer. Let's edit it like this to see if it works. Nah, it doesn't have knockback timer again. Here's error. Also, here's my whole code. So it finds the problem and explains us, so we learn and fix it at the same time. Oh, looks like we created the knockback timer in the wrong place. We created it at the very bottom of the update. We have this. This runs after update, and only if that code is passed corrected. Okay, I think we figured out and understood what we did wrong. We had to add this knockback after this AI timer or inside init. Let's see if it works this time. Let's restart, save it again, restart. Okay, the enemy doesn't go to opposite other direction once it touches the knight. Oh, let's copy this one. We're going to if self.change. We're going to edit this one. With this one. It has to be like this. Optional but recommended. Right now, look my class. Okay, let's do it like this. Edit all and add optional to. Let's see. Let's copy this code, paste it right here, and save. And run. Okay, now once we touch the enemy, it waits, then goes to other direction. You can see. Now I will touch it, and it goes up. I touch it, it goes right. I touch it, and it goes to left. I touch again, it goes to under. Okay, I mean, this is good. We are improving our game one by one. We added these randomly generated rooms. Once we replay the game, it generates other kind of rooms. You can see it's totally AI generated. And once we have randomly generated enemies too, it creates 0 to 1 enemies per room. You can always edit it inside the code in API. And once we touch the gold, we hear this click voice. And once we touch the enemy, we hear the heart sound. See? I really like this random AI generated rooms, which is really good. In our next webinars and workshop, we're going to polish this game and see how much we can progress. In our next webinars, we can add this player sword attack, which is I'm aiming for, also enemy HP, test animation, and we're going to add player HP and health bar test animation too. After improving these things, we can add these skills like this invisibility during roll and etc. Let's save this one. Also, let's click new file. Let's click new window. Remove, close this one because I already saved it. Click open folder. Let me show you what I did in a few minutes. I mean, in under 1 hour. That I mean, without explaining it one by one, it's really easy to do yourself. Let's see. Once we run the game, we see this dungeon game, right? And we have exit button, which exits the game, obviously. It's the purpose of this exit button. And once we click play, we have previous and next page. We have up to 100 levels. Let's go back. We can click back button and it will go to main menu. Let's click level 1. Oh, 1 second. I know what the problem is. Okay, I fixed the problem. We didn't have the assets in the right menu. Let's click level 1. Oh, we have another problem again. Then fix this one too. Okay, I fixed the final problem, I think. Yeah, all good. In this game, I created this type of random generated rooms, but in this one too, we have a rolling problem, which is really bugged. But since it's not the main game, I'm doing it on purpose to see what instructions we can add to our game. In this one, we also have hurt button, and once we collide with enemy, it stops the enemy. Also, we have this menu button right here. Once we click it, it stops the game. You can click resume to continue play. Also, we can click restart, which will restart the game and create new map. You can see. I mean, it will be better if I stop this enemy spawn in the same place at night as night, you can see, because once we restart, it starts hurting us. Also, we can click main menu, get back to main menu, click play, and play. Click main menu. It will be good once I solve this rolling problem, and once we add ways to complete this level and continue to other one. We can also continue with this one in our next webinars, since we already did this right here. Okay, I think, oh, it already has been 65 minutes. That's it for today's workshop. I hope you learned something, and I hope you are doing the same thing as me while watching. You can always put me aside on your second screen or put me in the background and continue your work with AI to do the same thing as me to see how much we can improve ourselves while using AI. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure to follow our next webinars and workshop. Also, if you have any kind of question or if you need any kind of help, you can always message me through the website. I will always try my best to help you. See you guys in our next webinars and workshops. Bye bye.